Gizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you could tap in and you could tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now, you already know, time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Listen, man, I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, stacking that paper, that cheese, and that mozzarella, but always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to the day one investors. Everybody that's highly invested in the channel. Everybody that understands we are growing this channel organically. Constant elevation. Yeah, we are on our way to the top, my G. Well over 30,000 subscribers. We are officially approaching 40K. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Even bigger salute to all the newcomers, all the new investors, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube. You know what I mean? Listen, man, it's Grown Man Business TV. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. Listen, man, and if you listen, you swerve into this lane, we gonna crash out. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah. Tap into the Realest, my G. Now, listen, man, I need y'all to, wipe your feet off before you walk into the big house. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing every time we go live right here at Grown Man Business TV, the realest on YouTube. You are tapped into the purest dope on YouTube. You listen, when it comes to these YouTube streets, it ain't a trap house better. It ain't a brick of dope purer. Straight off the brick into the bottles is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, you see the thumbnail, right? You see the title, Yellow Beezy. That's on me, yeah. Yeah, I was waiting to do that. You know what I mean? I was waiting to do that. Yellow Beezy is in federal custody. Yellow Beezy is facing cap murder right now as we speak. That's on me, yeah. Yeah, no, listen, man. Let me tell you something. That's a hit. That was a hit right there. And all throughout the live stream, I might just have small outbursts where I'm letting you know. That's on me, yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. But it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And there's always a message in the madness. And what happened between Yellow Beezy and Mo 3 was definitely madness. And we gonna talk about that. Big salute to the chat. You already know, before we get into this, man, before we tap in to the downloads that continue to download, you already know I got to do some customizations to the chat. And we going to handle that. We going to make sure the chat is hater proof. Higher ups and the elites is always watching, they always plotting, they always scheming. So we going to make sure we do what we need to do. You know what I mean? Now listen, man, you see that. Before you get into the chat with your Twitter fingers and all that, you get the Twittering and typing and doing all of that, going back and forth with Grown Man Business TV using your Twitter fingers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Be locked into the Realest channel on YouTube. And if not, that's okay. Get in the back of the class, homie. Close your mouth and open your ears. Pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. You know what I mean? Hit the subscribe button. You are in tune with the Realest on YouTube. You know what I mean? Beautiful Friday. We're going to have some fun with this one. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yellow Beezy, you in some hot water, homie. You in trouble, Yellow Beezy. But you know what, Yellow Beezy, I want to tell you something from me to you. Yellow Beezy, it's a message in the madness. You know what I mean? And now that it's all on the table, now that we all can see what's going on, the smoke and mirrors have been cleared, it's only right that I bring you a message. It's only right that I give the youth, that I talk to everybody that follows Grown Man Business TV. Everybody that's in tune with the downloads that continue to download, it's only right that I give them the message in the madness. That's on me, baby, yeah. We used to love that song out there in VA. That's on me, goddammit. I'm going to give them the message. Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know how we giving it up, man. Now, Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy is... He's on the chopping block for cap murder. And a lot of the times I'm going to point the finger at the higher ups and the elites, and this is no different. But this particular situation is going to be able to highlight a whole nother angle that a lot of people don't even really understand. We're going to talk about the higher ups and the elites, but we're also going to talk about the choices that you young black men are making that are going to lead you into to legal slavery, that are going to lead you into, the school to prison pipeline, that are going to lead you into private prisons, incarceration, modern day slavery. See, we can point the finger at the higher ups and the elites. We could point the finger at the dog fur having people, but then at the same time, as grown men that stand on a grown man business, we got to point the finger at you. We got to point the finger at you. It's called accountability. And this is a prime example of what happens when you play in the street. But you already know my perspective is out of this world. So we're gonna have some fun with this. Big salute to the chat, man. Hit the like button when you come. That's on me, baby. Don't nigga be lying on me. That's what you better tell the judge, little Beezy. When you get in front of that judge, you better let the judge know. Some nigga be lying on me. Let the judge know. Some nigga be lying on me. That's on me, yeah. That's what you better do. Because cap murder out there in Texas is nothing to play with. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the choices you dudes is making. We're going to talk about the difference between real and fake. We're gonna really expose what's going down, little by little, angle by angle. We're going to talk about Yellow Beezy, Mo 3, capital murder. When your ass get in front of the judge, you better tell that judge and you better tell the jury, them nigga be lying on me. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting to do that all day. Big salute to the chat. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. We keep receipts. And, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at some receipts. Let's see what they got going on. And I really want to talk about the choices because, again, Mo 3 was no angel. I know a lot of people out there saying justice for Mo 3. Well, I'm here to tell you, ain't no justice for shooters. Ain't no justice for killers. Ain't no justice for Mo 3. Mo 3 did what he did. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But Mo 3 lived in his truth. So I don't really like to see y'all out there talking about justice for Mo 3. We're going to talk about that. But Mo 3 didn't deserve no justice. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Salute to the chat. Hit the like button, too. Stop playing, man. 200 people in the chat, man. Get the likes up.
We have two breaking news stories tonight, starting with an update on a rapper gunned down on a highway 5 years ago. Dallas police now say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, Mo 3. Cole Sullivan is live at the county jail. These are well-known rappers in the Dallas hip-hop scene.
Chris, Yella Beezy's top single, It Put It On Me, it peaked at 56 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, he's in the Dallas County Justice Complex behind me on a capital murder charge, accused of hiring a hitman to kill a fellow rapper. This all happened back in 2020. And just before noon, in the middle of Interstate 35, just south of the Dallas Zoo, Dallas police arrested a 22-year-old and charged him with murder. Initially, that 22-year-old's in federal prison, convicted of gun charges. But now, 5 years later, they say he was the trigger man. Police say Yella Beezy, whose hot song That's On, top song That's On Me, hired that 22-year-old and promised him cash for killing Mo 3. A grand jury handed up an indictment this week and booked Marquise Conway tonight. The killing of Melvin Noble, known as Mo 3, led to an outpouring of grief from his fans. Dozens held a memorial outside Dallas City Hall that week. He once was friends with the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap feud. We reached out to Yella Beezy's legal team tonight and have not heard back. We're waiting to hear back on a bond amount for him as well. We'll bring you updates tomorrow on Daybreak. Chris.
Them nigga be lying on me. That what you had better tell the judge when you get in that courtroom. You want to get a bond. Yeah, want to get bonded out. I don't know too many get bond on capital murder, but that's a whole nother live stream. Them nigga be lying on me. On me, yeah. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, I gotta say this, right? You know, one thing for sure, two things for certain, we all could see. You know, if you can see through the smoke and mirrors, if you understand the streets and what you understand, that was a paid hit. We knew that from a long time ago. I never really understood the whole angle of the baby mama setting them up, calling the baby daddy, jealousy thing. Ain't no baby daddy on the face of the planet gonna chase your ass up up the interstate. It ain't a baby daddy on the face of the globe that's gonna chase your ass up the interstate against traffic for his baby mama. Yeah, it get wicked. You know, some things go down, people lose their life. But the way that man chased Mo 3 ass against traffic on a live interstate, that's a paid hit. Paid hit, that's an assassination. You understand? So I'm not here to act like I know what's going on in Houston. I'm not here to kind of break down why they did it and why they didn't do it. What I'm here to do is tell you it's a message in the madness. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. And the message is more powerful than the madness. Mo 3 has lost his life. Mo 3 is dead already. Yellow Beezy is in federal custody for cat murder. You know, Yellow Beezy gonna get in front of the judge and let him know, them nigga be lying on me. That on me, baby. That on me, baby. See, that's what Yellow Beezy gonna have to do. So the message is gonna be more powerful than the madness. And what's the beginning messages? What's the beginning stages of this? Well, the first message for me to you is that street dudes is gonna do what street dudes do. Let me say that again. The dudes in the street dudes is gonna do what street dudes do. And one thing I'm tired of with you youngsters is I'm tired of y'all playing in the streets, making rap songs, paying for hits, you know, murder for hire, playing gangster, and then soon as it's time to go to jail, now it's, them nigga be lying on me. You don't want to lay it down. You don't want to go eat the mystery meat. You don't want to go and get canteen. You don't want to go and kick it behind bars. The message that we're going to approach this with is that when you play gangster, you go to jail or you go to a grave, homie. One or the two. And when I was growing up, old heads, young dudes, we all knew that jail came with this. You didn't see too many dudes crying like Meek Mills and looking all sad in the face like Yellow Beezy in these mug shots. When it's time to go to jail, it's time to go to jail. Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. And I want you youngsters to understand, ain't nothing wrong if you wanna play in the street. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna be a shooter, if you wanna be a mob boss. You can do all those things. It's your choice. It's your life. But don't get it confused like jail ain't a part of this. And when it's time to go to jail, I suggest you lay it down and do what you gotta do. All that crying and shit, all that whining, all that, oh no, it was a mistake. Yeah, we don't want to hear none of that. You paying for hits, that mean you a boss. When the federales come, stand on business. I want to tell you something. I remember the first time as a youngster when I heard Biggie Smalls say, all I fear is the feds. It resonated with me and it always stayed with me that, Biggie Smalls was saying stuff like, your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet, thundering, shaking the concrete. Then it shit stopped when I formed the plot. Neighbors call the cops because they heard mad shots. The same dude that say he heard mad shots is scared of the feds. The neutralizer is the federales. You dudes is gangster. You dudes is so thorough and gangster. And y'all got so much gangsterism in you until the federales step into the scene. And now everybody talking about, them nigga be lying on me. Them nigga be, nah, homie. Hold up. This ain't the studio. You understand me? That's on me, baby. Yeah. Hold up, homie. It's time to talk to the judge. Yellow Beezy, we need you to go ahead and, tell us what you need to tell. Them nigga be lying on me. Biggie Smalls let me know early that you rappers was actors, that you gangsters is only gangsters until the feds come around. And what you youngins gotta understand is, with the activity that y'all got going on, is inevitable that the feds are coming. I don't care what you got. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much success, how much fame you got. If you playing gangster, gangsters know jail come with that. Mobsters know your ass probably go. Everybody know that jail come with this, except for you youngsters. So here we are, grown men, right here on Grown Man Business TV, giving you youngsters some pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. All right? That's where I wanted to start at. I wanted to start right there, that gangsterism come with death or jail. And you don't get to play in the middle. You don't get to play on the outskirts. Your ass the federales is coming. And don't play gangster with me. But you a whole, you scared of the feds. Yeah, all these guys. Big U. That's something I really wanted to tap into as well. Think about how gangster Big U is. Big U is Debo on Friday. But when them federales reached out, oh, now can somebody help me? If somebody can help oh, now you want help. Now Big U want help because the feds is here. Now Debo, Eugene Henley. Now all of a sudden you're asking for help. You're talking about this and you're talking, nah. That ain't how the game work, homie. The feds is coming. When the feds come, stand on business. Them nigga be lying on me. I'm gonna do that all throughout the live stream. If you don't mind, I'm going because that's what I think about. Yeah. I don't know. Yellow Beezy, yes, listen to me. Your ass in trouble, boss. Now, another angle I want to approach, and we're not going to stay long on this. I just want to get right to the point. We're not going to drag this out, but we're going to get these angles off and we're going to get these downloads off. A lot of people are in my DM. A lot of people are asking me, G&B TV, what do you think about the justice for Mo 3? What do you think about justice for Mo 3? And I had to sit with that last night. And I said, yeah, maybe he's getting justice. And then, the downloads let me know. And downloads begin to download. And I understood that there is no justice for Mo 3. Mo 3 was a shooter. Mo 3 was a gangster. Mo 3 was a slider. Mo 3 was a killer. And if you let Mo 3, listen, let me tell you. If you let Mo 3 tell you what it was, he was sliding on them boys. If you let Mo 3 tell it, he the one that shot up Yellow Beezy's truck. He the one that was laying shit down. So ain't no justice for no killers. But I mean, it's a message in this madness. So I'm going to give you the message. But before I do that, you already know I kept the receipts. You already know we keep the receipts right here at Grown Man Business TV. So I'm going to let Mo 3 talk for itself. I'm going to let y'all get a glimpse. In case y'all forgot what Mo 3 was on. Is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. Run them likes up, homie. Stop playing in here. Damn near 300 in the chat. Run up the likes. Easy work. And then we're going to break down each angle. But angle number one, a youngster. Don't be scared of the feds when you in the streets. All we fear is the feds. When I heard Biggie Smalls say that, if I heard Biggie Smalls say that, it always resonated with me that you a gangster. The neighbors called the cops because they heard mad shots. But when the feds come, you're scared. Jail come with this. All that crying and whining, all that pleading, and that nigga be lying on me. Ain't nobody lying on you, nigga. Ain't nobody lying on you, homie. Stand on that business. Now, Mo 3, salute. Let's listen to Mo 3. Let's let him talk, and then we're gonna get back into this angle. Run them likes up, man. I need 100 likes in here.
Blood, I don't know where it's booed at. I don't know where it's tight. I don't know where it's in style. Fam, you can't J no nigga that's not like that, that's not cut like that, and ain't even trying to be like that. It ain't, oh yeah, that's how we riding, nigga know what's up. Ooh. Hold up real quick. Let me take a sip of this juice, pop my shit. Oh yeah, we at 1,000. Okay, come. Okay, look. Boom. Let me say this first off, so you understand. And I know when I do this shit, I do this shit. Let me tell you first off, rainwater. Let me say his name, cause I keep saying, whatchamacallit beats up Mo 3's manager. First of all, I want y'all to understand that's the only way the views, the numbers, and everything gonna go up because it's got my name in the front of it. Started promoting parties and shit. You see his name on a bunch of flyers and shit. He's not street at all. He be mad at me for some of the shit I be doing. And I gotta tell him, man, god damn, come on, scary ass nigga. Fam, y'all whooped a scary nigga. And y'all ain't even whoop him good. I'm disappointed. If that were me and my partners, and we would have caught that boy lagging like that, we would have did him dirty. Y'all ain't doing dirty, man. Come on, man. His lip when he bust. Come on, man. Y'all stomped on him a couple times, kicked him, tripped him and shit. That shit wet. When you jail nigga, you supposed to go in. You supposed to go to the max. You supposed to get that boy to business. You know what I'm saying? Boy, not even supposed to be posting no more. You get what I'm saying? But let me say this again. Rainwater is not a street nigga. Sir, why did y'all a college kid / club promoter / manager? Is that because it's the closest thing to me? Y'all, no, you ain't gonna get no point. I can see if y'all whooped a nigga. I can see if y'all whooped him and then just left it at that. But when you got on camera talking about, me by myself. Yeah, me by myself, where you fucked up at. Don't worry about it. Let's get to it. See, that's where you fucked up at. You by yourself. Whatchamacallit.
I'm gonna tell you something. I want to tell y'all something, man. You gotta understand something. And it's gonna be a whole nother angle that I'm gonna approach. But Mo 3 was a problem out there in them streets, B. Mo 3 was an absolute tyrant. He was an absolute rock. Bro, those the dudes you gotta deal with. Dudes like Mo 3, you don't get to sleep good at night. You don't get to lay down and go hang out with your children. You gotta worry every time you step out your house knowing you got beef with a dude like that. And we're gonna talk more about that. Dudes like Mo 3 ain't no justice. It's only street justice. Dudes like Mo 3 understood. He understood absolute what was coming. Street justice. Why you say that, GMB TV? Well, when Mo 3 was having that issue on the interstate, if you notice, the first thing he did was hop out the car, go around to the passenger side, and look in that stash box for that gun that was supposed to be in there. He didn't run and cry and hide and duck and dive. He ran for the weapon because street justice is the only justice he understood was coming to him. So everybody letting go balloons and everybody saying GMB TV, Mo 3 got justice. Well, ain't no justice for Mo 3, but I can tell you who got justice. It's justice for Mo 3 children. It's justice for his mama, his grandmama. It's justice for the people that loved Mo 3. They got justice. The people that had nothing to do with the streets, the people that had nothing to do with the things Mo 3 was doing out there, they got justice. But Mo 3 don't get no, that's like saying justice for King Von. King Von, Mo 3, the same nigga. Those the same dude. And I told y'all a long time ago, if you tapped into the Realest on YouTube, if you tapped into the message, I told you, you don't get to play in the darkness and then shine your light. The key is to shine your light in the darkness. Shine your light in the darkness. Don't ever go into the darkness and then try to shine your light, homie. Dudes like King Von and Mo3, you don't get justice. You get street justice. That's it. And the beautiful thing about a Mo3, I'm not going to say the same thing about King Von, but I will say this about Mo3. I believe Mo3 wanted that. That's what he lived for. He understood that death was coming, and when death came, he was going to go out with a bang. That's why he ran for that gun. That's why he ran for that gun, homie. Because, yeah, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with a bang. I'm not going to go out like a coward. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A real one only dies once. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. And a real one only dies once. And that is going to segue me into my next angle. Listen, that is going to segue me into my next angle. But before I go into my next angle, there is no justice for Mo3. Mo3 don't get justice. He gets street justice. So stay out of my inbox with the justice. I'm not here to sugarcoat it for you. I'm not here to let go balloons with you. I'm here to give you pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. And youngster, what you got to understand is when you want to be a gangster, when you want to be a killer, when you want to be a slider, when you want to play in the streets, you don't get justice. You get street justice. And you should be looking forward to that. You should be looking forward to street justice. You know, somebody running down on you at a car wash, gunning you down. Somebody doing you filthy. Somebody catching you lacking. You should be looking forward to that. Don't play in the street. Don't be a gangster. Don't shoot and slide. And then when it's time for you to get that street justice or go to jail, now you hold out. Don't do that. Some nigga be lying on me. I would suggest you tell the judge that then. That's on me, yeah. When you go to the judge, you let the judge know, some nigga be lying on me. That was my favorite part of the song. I don't know why that part of the song always resonated with me. When Yellow Beezy said, some nigga be lying on me. I always said to myself, them niggas must be lying on him, boy. Some nigga be lying on me. Street justice. But again, let's segue into the next angle. Let's segue into the next message. A real man dies one time, and a coward dies 1,000 deaths. Now, why are you going into this G&B TV? Like, what is your thought process? I mean, what is your angle on this? Well, like it or not, Mo3 was a real one. Mo3 was a real one, and Yellow Beezy was a coward. Hey, I know a lot of y'all like these rappers. Y'all like to idolize these celebrities. But as to me, they are only men. They are mere mortals. Mere mortals, my G. Mo3 was a real one. And Yellow Beezy was a coward. He lived a cowardly life. Now, why would you say that? Well, if you didn't know, Mo3 shot up Yellow Beezy's truck. Mo3 did the work himself. He went out there, he found his op, and he slid on him. We all know that. You know, Mo3, rest in peace, he's in the grave. He got street justice. But we all know that before he laid it down, before that tragic day on that freeway, Mo3 had popped out on Yellow Beezy and aired him out. Put about 8-9 bullets in Yellow Beezy. Yeah, it did him filthy. Almost took his life, homie. We all know that. And what you got to understand is Mo3 died one time on that freeway. He died once. One time. But Yellow Beezy has died 1,000 deaths. A coward will die 1,000 deaths. Yellow Beezy couldn't sleep at night with the thought of Mo3, a real one, running around Texas. See, let me go a little bit deeper with this. Let me give you some grown man business. Let me give you some game on this. A lot of things that are understood don't have to be explained. So men don't have to explain a lot of our mannerisms and a lot of the codes. We just understand it and we abide by it. And what you got to understand is this, right? When you in the room with real ones are going to respect that. Real ones recognize real ones. You can feel it when a man talk to you like Grown Man Business TV. When it's a man looking you in your eyes and he's saying what he mean and he mean what he say. You can feel that. But then when you get around a dude like Yellow Beezy, he looking all around. He got that little dirt look in his eyes where he looks scared. His handshake ain't matching his smile. His hands is all clammy and shit. They wet. Those the dudes that's gonna put a bag on your head because they ain't man enough to do it. See, Yellow Beezy died 1,000 deaths until he caught this cat murder. Yellow Beezy has died 1,000 deaths. Every night when he couldn't sleep until Mo3 was in the grave. He died 1,000 deaths. Over and over and over and over again. Respectfully. That's homie, yeah. Respectfully, homie. And that's one of the reasons why Mo3 was on his neck so hard. Because when you gotta understand something, man. It's the same thing with Ja Rule and 50 Cent. When you a real one and you watching a coward become successful and you watching a coward talk crazy, it make you feel a certain way. And a lot of these dudes can't. It's hard to control yourself. It's hard to with discipline, you say, listen, man, get your money, I'm gonna get my money, and I ain't and just keep my name out your mouth. But without discipline, you want to step on a coward. You want to step on a roach. You see a roach crawling, you want to step on it. And that's why Mo3 was just so adamant about getting that, Trap Boy or Yella Beezy and them. To a certain extent, he respected Trap Boy Freddy. Men are gonna respect men, homie. Hustlers are gonna respect hustlers, and shooters and gangsters are gonna respect shooters and gangsters. So he rocked with Trap Boy Freddy, but that coward, Yellow Belly, whatchamacallit, them nigga be lying on me. That's what your ass better tell the judge when you get in there with that cat murder charge. So that's the third angle for you youngsters. Always understand this. As a man, homie, you got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. You got to stand on whatever side. And a coward dies 1,000 deaths, or you can stand on grown man business. You can stand on that authority and take everything that come with that. But you got to pick a side, man. And we all could see that in Yellow, respectfully. I never met Yellow Beezy, but it's something in his eyes that told me he's a coward. He's not like that. He ain't built like that. Now success, that ain't got nothing to do with your manhood. We all know that. When it come to this industry and making millions of dollars, that ain't got nothing to do with your manhood. We all know that. So I ain't talking down, and I do understand he's a successful rapper, made millions of dollars, fed his family, you know what I'm saying? And I respect all that. But real ones die one time, and a coward dies 1,000 deaths. A coward is going to die over and over and over again. And without even meeting Yellow Beezy, I watched him die over and over and over again. Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. I didn't come here to break down the actual beef with Yellow Belly and Mo 3 and Trap Boy Freddy. What I did is to come here and give you the message and the madness. Message number one: the feds come with gangsterism. There is no separation in the two. You gonna be a gangster, you gonna be a shooter, you need to understand the feds are gonna get involved. Don't be a gangster and then turn to a hoe when the federales approach you. Be a gangster all the way through. Be a gangster all the way through, homie. And we are no longer, gonna accept. And I look at all you sliders and you young dudes. I look at y'all sideways. I already know that the white man is the kryptonite. I already know that you talking all this gangster shit and you a shooter, you a rider, you done did all this work in the street, you done sold all these drugs, but as soon as a badge walk in the room, you a whole hoe out here. Soon as a white man walk in the room, you a whole hoe out here. The same energy you got on these raps and on this block and on this corner and all that smoking ops, soon as a badge walk in the room, it's yes, sir, and no, sir. Soon as a cop come in the room, you hold your arms out and you willingly put those handcuffs on. So you ain't as gangster as you seem. You ain't as thorough as you think you are. That's the angle number one. Angle number two is there is no street justice for gangsters. There is no street, let me rephrase that. There is no justice for shooters. There is no justice for gangsters. There is no justice. No justice. So I don't understand how y'all play in the street, how y'all do crime, how y'all sell drugs, how y'all commit murder, how y'all got murder for hire, how y'all do all this gangster shit, and then when you get your head knocked off, it's justice for Mo 3. Stay out my inbox with that. I got over 50 messages. Yo, G&B TV, we need to hear your perspective on the justice for Mo 3. Well, I'm here to tell you, Mo 3 didn't get no justice. Mo 3 got street justice. Yeah. Mo 3 got exactly what he was asking for. He was working hard to get his head knocked off. Or he wanted smoke. So let's not never forget that Mo 3 was a killer. He was a shooter. He had no problem lighting your ass up, putting that chopper on you. So is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to sugarcoat the message. Pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. That's all I'm here to do. Now, last but not least, is a real man only dies once. We only die one time, homie. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. Mo 3 was a real one, and Yellow Beezy was a coward. Yeah, they call him whatchamacallit, and they call him Yella Belly out there in Texas. Yeah, let me tell you something, man. Let me give you a prime example, on the signs and the effects why I knew Yella Belly was a coward. Let me just tell you. After the death of Mo 3, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but Yellow Beezy started breaking out. After the death of Mo 3, Yellow Beezy caught an extreme case of acne. I'm talking, this nigga had bumps. Now when it was, them nigga be lying on me, that's on me, yeah. When he was singing That's On Me, he had a clear face, homie. He was glowing, homie. He was in his prime. He was living his life. He was making hit records. He was making a lot of money. Them nigga be lying on me. When he was saying that, everything was sweet. But when Mo 3 got on his case, when Roy Lee lost his life, when everything happened with Mo 3, when all these things happened, that nigga broke out like he couldn't even control. Noxzema wouldn't get those craters and bumps off his face. That's because Yellow Beezy never was a gangster, but he was partaking in gangster activity. And when Mo 3 got his head blown off like that, he couldn't live with it. And it was showing up right on his face, man. It was showing up all over his face. Real ones I recognized that. I saw the fear in his eyes any and every time he was on camera. When Mo 3 was alive and when Mo 3 died, I saw the fear in his eyes. To all my youngsters out there, to all my men out there, choices. And you got a choice either to be a coward or to be a man. My suggestion, stand on grown man business. A man dies once and a coward dies 1,000 deaths over. Yellow Beezy, man, he was going through it. You listen, I keep the receipts, homie. Hold on. You know, let's just look at something. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say this. Big salute to the chat, man. I need 100 likes in here. Well over 400 in the chat. Run the likes up for this pure dope that I'm giving you. I need 100 likes. Run the likes up for this pure dope that I'm giving you, homie. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Multiple angles and messages that came to me. Downloads that downloaded for me when it came to this. Let's take a look at something. I keep the receipts, my G. Big salute to the chat. I need 100 likes in here. Over 400 in the chat. Run them likes up.
Today, after he was shot on I-35, 28-year-old Melvin Noble, also known as MO3, was shot on I-35 northbound near the Beckley-Zane curve. DPD says that Noble was approached by a gunman, a suspect who was driving a dark-colored vehicle. Noble apparently got out of his car and ran southbound when he was shot. Police also tell us that the gunman shot an innocent bystander as well.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when that went down. Yeah, live bumps. It's hard to hide, especially when you a coward, B. Especially when you not a man, when you a coward on the inside, it's hard to hide it. It's going to come out. And a lot of the time it come out in acne. It come out in bumps on your face. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm only here to give you that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles, man. Now, what's the effect of gangsterism? You know, last but not least, because we're going to come off with more angles, more messages, but the effects to this gangsterism, man, I really want to talk about that. I really want to connect the dots and put a finger and shine a light on what's really going on, the after effects, the bigger picture. It's no justice for Yellow Beezy. It's no justice for Mo 3. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to understand that it's bigger than rap. It's always bigger than rap. And there's so many other lives that are affected. You know, big salute and RIP to Roy Lee. Roy Lee lost his life. He lost his life. He was robbed of his opportunity and robbed of his life because he was rubbing shoulders with a whole coward. Roy Lee wanted a fair fade with Yellow Beezy and ended up being shot and he died. A real man only dies once like Roy Lee, and a coward dies 1,000 deaths. But even bigger than things like that, the children, right? These dudes have families. These dudes have children. These dudes have responsibility, and everybody loses. Everybody loses in this gangsterism. Everybody loses, homie. And I think that's something that's not being spoke on enough. You know, the families, the mothers that lose a son, you know, the grandmothers that lose a grandkid, a grandson, the babies that lose a father, the sisters that lose a brother, the nieces and nephews that lose an uncle. Again, I don't expect the youngsters to think like this because I know how it feel to be irrational. I know how it feel to be impatient. I know how it feel to be in the streets. But as a grown man that stands on grown man business, I'm here to tell you, homie, you got to be able to see the bigger picture in every move that you're making. And, you know, Mo 3, To take out Mo 3 the way he was taken out, it hurt Dallas. It hurt Dallas. You ain't seen an artist the size and the magnitude of Mo 3 since the death of Mo 3. Everybody, the passion in his voice, the gospel in the songs he was singing, the gangsterism, it resonated with the world, my G. The bigger picture was so much grander. And when you step on that, when you put a flame and you douse it out, and you put that light out, you put that flame out, you don't get to run off and be a great artist. You don't get to run off with your family. You don't get to do that, man. You don't get to be a family man after you take the life of a Nipsey Hussle, of a Mo 3, of a Young Dolph. Them nigga be lying on me. Now that's what your ass better tell the judge when you go in there for that cap murder charge. You know, these dudes, man. Let me look at something, man. Let me give y'all some game on this. It get nasty. It's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, man. Them nigga be lying on me. Hey, that's what you want. That's what you better tell the judge when they walk your ass in that courtroom. The bigger picture, right? The bigger picture is this as well, youngster. And this is something that I'm noticing, and that's why only reason why I'm speaking on it. That's the only reason why I'm giving you this game, is that a lot of the times these young shooters, these young gangsters, these young boys that do all this crime and all this destruction and cause all this chaos in the community, at some point they want to become family men. You do all this shooting and all this killing, and then now you want to take your daughter to the car wash. Now you want to let us know that you got kids, you got a family, and you ain't involved no more. Well, I'm here to tell you, it don't work like that, youngster. Look at all the examples that's being set for us. All these young niggas that's growing up to be men and then going to jail. All these young niggas that's doing all this sliding, and now all of a sudden you want to be a family man. You want to be a father. You want to be a citizen, a taxpayer. It don't work like that. And I already told y'all it's about choices. So, youngster, from me to you, grown man business TV himself, to anybody that falls under my voice, what you need to do is make a decision right now. You want to be a gangster or you want to be a family man? You want to be a shooter or you want to be a gentleman? You want to be a drug dealer or you want to be a father? You got to make a decision. And like anything else, my G, listen, the decision is yours. The decision is yours. But don't get to crying and shit. They been lying on me. We don't get to telling us all about how they been lying on you when your ass get caught. When you figure it out that you made the wrong decision. When you chose the gang over your family, when you chose the gang over grown man business, when you chose the streets over everything else, don't turn around and get to crying when you figure out that you made the wrong decision. Because what I'm here to tell you is everybody grows up. Yo, who told you this? Who gave you this pure dope straight off the brick into everybody? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. You don't remember Toys R Us. I do. Yeah, the song, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Not understanding that everybody grows up. I'm just here to tell you, again, as a young man, you better make the decision to be a family man. You better go get a goddamn job. You better stop idolizing these rappers. And you better go get a trade or something. Go to college or something. Go in the military or something. You better man up, homie. Because if you haven't noticed, as soon as these young boys act like they want to man up, it's a cap murder charge waiting on you. As soon as these young dudes act like they want to man up, it's a bullet in your brain. Yeah, 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 yeah. Either you gonna take a bullet to the brain, you gonna go to jail for 100 years, or you gonna be one of these jail niggas on YouTube talking about, yeah, this, I'm the great. Nah, nigga, you ain't explain nothing. You ain't the great explainer of nothing. Trust me. Explain to me how to pay property taxes. Explain to me how to get your W-2s and all. Explain to me how to take care of your household. Explain to me that, nigga. It get hard to do that when you did 20 years in prison. Yeah, yeah. The choice is yours. You want to be a big dog or you want to be a puppy? You want to be a grown man or you want to be a gangster? And if your ass want to be a gangster, that's all you need to do. When you walk into the court, look the judge directly in the eyes. Look at the judge the way I'm looking at you. Walk up to the judge and say, "Them nigga be lying on me." Oh, yeah. And see what the judge tell you. Yeah. Turn him around, huh? Take his ass back to the holding cell. Bail denied. Hey, let me show you both. Let me show you niggas something real quick. Cause salute to the chat. I want to look at something, man. Hold on real quick. Big salute to the chat, man. I want to show y'all something. You know what I mean? No, fuck it. We gotta stand on this. We gonna stand firm on this. And we not about to, nah. We gonna stand firm on this. We gonna stand firm on this because again, I don't want to sugarcoat this. I don't want you niggas thinking, and everybody's sugarcoating it. Everybody's trying to break it down nice and neat and make it soft for your palate, make it easy to digest. Nah, homie. Nah, watch this. Watch this. Big salute to the watch this shit. I want y'all to see something. Yeah, I saw this the other night and I was disgusted. I was sick to my goddamn stomach. Fuck it, I'm going to show you something. It is what it is. I want to show you. I'm not going goddamn, yeah, fuck it. It is what it is right here. It is right here. Fuck it. I don't care about it. I'm tired of playing with you. I'm tired of it. Yeah, walk into the judge, look the judge in the eye, and tell that judge, them nigga been lying on me. Yeah, they been lying on you. You don't get to be a gangster in the family, man. And see, this is one of the things, this is the angle right here that really downloaded. It was a strong download. I couldn't get it off my mind. I almost couldn't sleep until I gave y'all this message. Because I have not heard anybody say this. I have not heard anybody tell these youngsters that you don't get to play both sides. You don't get to be a shooter and then be a family man. You don't get to be a killer and then be a big time rapper and then make millions of dollars and take care of your family and get away with it. It's a reason why you a man. Men, we have to make decisions. And guess what? As men, we got to make the hard decisions, the tough decisions. That's what make you a man. And when you decide not to be a man, you pay the ultimate price. When you decide to be everything except a grown man that stands on grown man business, this is what happens. Now, I want to show you something. This is the image of a man. Somebody that was portrayed, that ran around California saying that they was a man. And as soon as the feds get involved, see, again, I'm a man. So even when the feds come, when I get pulled over by the police, I don't get scared. I'm a grown-ass man. I got license and registration, and you're gonna respect my rights on American soil. When the police pull me over, I don't talk soft. I don't get polite. I'm a grown-ass man, homie, and you gonna respect this. So I'm respectful. When the police pull me over, I show respect, and I demand respect. That's it. But these gangsters play gangster until the feds come, because behind that gangster is not a man, it's a coward. Now, I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about, because here at Grown Man Business TV, I always keep the receipts. I don't just get up here talking, lollygagging. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm going to deliver the download that's downloading, and then I'm going to show you a receipt. Big salute to the chat. Get them likes up. Watch it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at his eyes. Look. Now that's Debo right there. That's Big U, aka Debo. You seen the movie Friday, right? That is Debo from Friday. You ever seen his eyes look like that? Look. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He done already told, in his head, he is saying, when I get in front of the judge, I already know what I'm going to tell the judge. I'm going to get bail, baby. Don't worry about it. They going to bail me. He got denied bail today. He ain't got no bail. But in his head, he's saying, I'm gonna get bail. When I get in front of the judge, I'm gonna tell the judge, them nigga been lying on me. I had to do it. I couldn't resist. Them nigga be lying on me. Oh yeah. He gonna tell the judge, them niggas been lying on me. Look. Now, listen to this nigga. This is Big U Henley. This is Eugene. This is the man that told everybody to check in. He had a whole TV show called Check In. I can't make this shit up, B. That's why my voice is more powerful than these rappers. That's why independent content creators got a more powerful voice than your favorite rapper. Big U had a TV show. Hey, bro, it was called Check In. Now it looked like he about to check in. I want you to listen to a gangster. Listen to a gangster. Big salute to the chat. Run them likes up. We about to listen. Listen to Big U. Yeah. Come on, go ahead, Big U. Go ahead, tell them what you were talking about, Big U. Fucking talk to the people. Go ahead, talk to the people.
Black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go turn myself in though.
Yeah.
Because I ain't did nothing.
Look at his eyes. You ain't did nothing. Look at his eyes. Motherfucker let me tell you something. I'm going to get back to you, Big U, but if motherfucker ever tell you I ain't did nothing, he lying. Pure game right here. If a man ever look at you in your eyes like that and tell you, I'm going to go ahead and turn myself in because I ain't did nothing. Don't put the house up for bail. Keep your goddamn money in your pocket. He lying to you. You know, I'm going to go ahead and turn myself in because I ain't did nothing. Oh, you was a liar. Oh, you was a liar. You lied to me. Because I ain't did nothing. Oh, that's on me. Yeah. Hey, kid, where we taking you to? We gonna turn your motherfucking ass in. Yeah. I'm gonna let him talk, Big U. Hold on, Big U. I'm gonna let Big U talk, but I want to give you some. If a grown man ever look at you, ever, I'm gonna let you say it again, Big U, because I don't believe you. But I don't want you to lie to the people. If he ever do that, and he say, I'm gonna turn myself in because I ain't did nothing. Don't say nothing. Say, okay. And then keep your money in your goddamn pocket. Don't put the house up. You did something. Look, 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 look. Listen, look, look. Look right here. Look right here.
Because I ain't did nothing. The fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wax said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wax. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of them until they lock me up.
Now, I need you to understand something. You don't need to send us no more video. And I'm about to play one more. I want to play one more. That won't even the one, but I want to play one more. Just so you can understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. You don't get to we gonna talk about it. We in the right place. You know, Beezy is in custody for cat murder. You know, but it's deeper than rap. It's deeper. You know, that's Big U. That's Debo. Crime. I ain't did nothing. You fucked up. Watch this. Big salute to the run them lights up. Watch this.
This is my last video before I turn myself in.
Okay.
I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quiet mind. This shit's all bullcrap. Now, I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all. I don't even know what to say.
Now all of a sudden you need the prayers. Nah, fuck it. We gonna keep it all the way 100. We already in here. Now all of a sudden you need the prayers. But when you saw that live stream and somebody said prayers and justice for Nipsey Hussle, your ass laughed and you threw up the sign. What was it? There you go. You did that. And you laughed at Nipsey Hussle when it was prayers for Nipsey. When you saw that live stream and they said justice for Nipsey, you laughed. You and your homies was laughing. Now all of a sudden you need prayer. You don't get to be a family man and a gangster. You don't get to do that. And I think out of all the messages, you know, like I said, I'm gonna run through the messages and the downloads that I delivered in this live stream. But out of all of the messages in this live stream right here, the most powerful one is that you have to make a decision, because you need to know something. Once you make a decision to be a family man and you cut all that gangster shit out, you ain't gonna have to worry about making that ride to turn yourself in. You ain't gonna be doing live streams talking about, I'm turning myself in. I didn't do nothing. When you decide to be a man and not a gangster, when the police pull you over, you ain't gonna think, man, hey man, what's up? What's going on, officer? License and registration, yes, sir. Here you go. What's going on with it? Why you pull me over? I ain't getting out the car. You can do all of that. In this world we live in, that gangster activity is tempting. It makes you, you know, it's something that is a temptation that you're gonna have to fight that. It feel good when you with the gang. It feel good when you outside until your ass can't go outside no more. Until the federales get you in that jail cell, and now you saying, God damn, I should have took. Let me tell you one more thing. I want to say this because this is game always being given up. Anybody in this live chat that ever been to jail, if you ever been to jail and you in this live chat, you know I'm telling the truth. As soon as they walk you in that jail cell, what's the first thing you say to yourself? As soon as you get in that jail cell and they close that door behind you, the first thing you say is, man, I should have took my ass to the house. I know I should have went home. I know I shouldn't have did this. I should have went home. Man, yeah, man, they got me, man. You know what I'm saying? And something told me to take my black ass to the house. That's what every person that go to jail say. That's the first, man, I know I shouldn't have took my black ass to the club. Something told me to stay in the house. It's all good and it's all love when you go outside. It's all love until your ass can't go outside no more. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Pure dope. Straight off the brick into the bottles. The first thing you say when you sit down in that jail cell is you say, man, something told me to stay my ass in the house. Something told me to go home. Something told me. Yeah, listen to Big U. Listen to Big U. Go ahead, you.
21 years, elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. You can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted.
Now I want to say this, man. As much content as I've done for Nipsey, you know, as much as watching Nipsey get murdered like that, assassinated, man, as much as that affected me, it's something about watching a man, even if it's Big U, like this is how I know that I have not walked through the door. This is how I know, amongst other reasons, that I have not sold my soul, because it still hurts me to see Big U in this position, man. As much, I don't get joy out of watching Big U crumble like this. I don't get joy out of watching. It don't excite me. It don't make me smile. It don't make me feel like happy. I don't feel like it's justice for Nip to watch Big U crumble like this. You understand what I'm saying? And one way to understand that you are losing yourself, or you have walked through the door, or you have succumbed to this portal, is when you as a man can watch another man at his lowest point and you can find some type of satisfactory out of it. That should let you know you're in a fucked up position. That should let you know that you need to double back. You have lost yourself. You have lost your soul. So I wanted to put that out there just in case you don't know that I don't, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, the downloads downloaded with this, these videos, and it was, and as much as I rock with Nip, man, I wish that Big U would have made better decisions as a man. I wish Big U would have made better choices, because if Big U had made the proper choices, Big U would still be with his family. Nip Hussle would be a $500 million enterprise. The Marathon Burger, all of these different situations would have been blessed and christened by Nipsey Hussle itself. So it's hard to watch a man at his lowest point. But when you are a man and you can look at that man and understand it's all about your decision making, you understand that decisions that Big U made led him to this position. The decisions that Yellow Beezy made has landed him in jail facing capital murder. Big salute to the chat, man. We gonna run these numbers up. We are not stopping. We are officially approaching 40,000 subscribers, 40K, and we are not stopping. And we are not playing with the algorithm, and we are not playing with the message. Yeah, I got up here, something in me really wanted to have fun with Zip, have fun with Hassan Campbell, and the download, and the message is so powerful and potent that I said, maybe another time. Big salute to Zip with the Drip. Big salute to Haas Campbell. Big salute to all the content creators in this algorithm. But I don't got a lot of time. I don't got a lot of energy to waste on those type of things at this present moment. You know, I might talk about it in a different angle because I do want to talk about the situation with Mano. Is Mano a rat? I mean, this is the thing about the whole New York situation, and it's no hate and it's all love, but it's like, why are we always finding out that the top artists and the top entertainers and this gangster dude and that gangster dude got paperwork? My suggestion and what I think should happen with that, and I'm not going to stay on this long, but, you know, Haas Campbell made some real points about Mano. Now, Mano need to provide the paperwork. Why is it that y'all pick and choose? Yeah, where's the paperwork at, Mano? You know what I'm saying? And I might do a live stream on that because that there plays into decision making. You don't get to go to jail, you know, tail on somebody, put somebody in jail, and then come out and be a rapper or act like you this, that, and the third, and the whole time is somebody in jail. And we're going to talk about that. Decisions. You know, it gets so deep, man, when you think about how we are losing such powerful artists that can shape and reshape the industry, can reshape the narrative, the agenda that's being pushed. I know a lot of y'all and a lot of us look at celebrities in a certain light, but what I'm here to tell you is certain celebrities have to die because they can reshape the agenda and the ideology. They can reshape. You got powerful men like Nipsey Hussle. You got strong artists like Mo3 getting their brains blown out. Young Dolph getting slaughtered and assassinated. And these very artists, these very celebrities can change the landscape of music. That's why they have to die. And it's always a Big U. It's always a Yellow Beezy. It's always a Yo Gotti. It's always one of us being used as a pawn in the background to eliminate real kings, real artists. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna close with this, man. You know, it has to be said, and it got to be not only said, but it has to be stood on. You know, I say these messages, and then I stand on this shit. Miss Lovelace, I appreciate that. Facts, decisions, appreciate that 20-piece nugget. 100%. 100%. Decisions are not emphasized on like they need. It's all about your decision making. And the young men are making the wrong decision. Salute to my homie Just Talk Real Talk. I'm gonna say this, right? That he's a prime example of what I mean when I say decisions. And I ain't gonna lie, Just Talk, I like your content, but I feel like, to be honest, bro, you got a stronger message. And when you tap into that message, homie, you gonna go up. I feel like your channel is not growing the way it need to grow because you not tapping into your story, homie. Let me give y'all just an example of what I'm talking about. Just Talk Real Talk is a young king out there in New York City. Go subscribe to his channel, right? 6'4", 6'5", stocky dude, a leader. He got the presence of a leader, right? And just like anybody else was pushed and bamboozled, indoctrinated with an agenda. And he was in the gang when he was younger, just like a lot of other young men are. Whatever reasons it is, brotherhood, whatever, we enter gangs and we enter these certain things, and right, and in due time, he got away from that. He understood, he made a decision, homie. Not just him, it's a few other people too, but I'm just going to, right here, he made a decision, and I watched through his content him make the decision. Yo, I'm in the gang, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Then he realized, man, this shit ain't paying me. It ain't even worth it. Then he went and got a job, and he started doing content. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not never telling you to to let your masculinity go. Stand on that business. Punch a nigga in the face if that's what it gotta be. But understand that you're gonna have to make a decision if you want to be a gang member or you want to be a fucking man. And when you make the decision to be a man, depending on how late you make it, you're gonna have to start from the bottom, homie. The same dudes that go to jail, the same dudes that are in gangs, when they make the decision to become a man, they end up on the construction site working with you. They end up on the same job. You know, we all got those dudes that work with us that tell us about how they was gangsters and how they sold drugs and how they was in jail, but then you end up working with me. You know why? Because you made the decision to be a man too fucking, or well, later in life. The thing what you got to understand is you need to make the decision early. Is you going to be a killer or you going to be a man, homie? And I was just using Just Talk as an example because I respect that. And I saw him do it. I watched him do it through his content. Nigga, go get a job. Zip with the drip. Guess what he doing? He working somewhere. I know Zip don't want to tell you where he working at. I know Zip, but I done seen W-2s. So a hooligan, a shooter, a killer, Zip with the drip are all these things, what he tell us he is. But he don't want to tell you where he work at. Yeah, you got a fucking job. You should elaborate on that. And I think, yeah, I'm sure you look like you're 6'4" to me, nigga. Nigga, go check Just Talk Real Talk out. The nigga be doing workout dips and he be doing squats and burpees and the nigga's cock diesel. Nigga, motherfucker didn't look like he'll whoop somebody. He look like he'll do something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nigga's a big dude. They motherfucking goddamn look like Sheik Luch. You know Sheik Luch from the Locks. You're gonna have to make a decision. And again, them nigga be lying on me. Hey, with all that goddamn crying and shit, we don't want to hear that. When your decision leave your ass in jail or lead you to a grave, stand on that. Now nigga talking about, oh, anybody can help me. You know, if you can help me, then go ahead and help. Nah, nigga. No, we can't help you, big you. Your ass going to jail. Go to jail. Get in your cell. Sit down. Understand you ain't going home. So don't get to talking and telling. You not. I wouldn't care if you're going in. You're not going home right now. So don't tell on nobody. Get you a fucking lawyer. You know what you could have did? You could have been a man, homie. You could have let all that street shit go. You could have told the world, I am no longer the leader of the Rolling 60 Crips. I denounce the gang. I have no ties to the gang. And then you could have went about your motherfucking life as a civilian. Nipsey Hussle could have started making money. The marathon is taking off. His music career is taking off. And Nipsey could have did a press conference where he told the world, I no longer involved with but y'all didn't do that. So one of y'all asses in jail and one of y'all asses is dead in the grave with bullets in your goddamn head and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Choices. As men, our choices shape the world. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. As men, our choices shape our reality. The choices that we make will shape our reality. It shapes our reality. And after it shapes our reality, it begins to shape the world. It shapes the economy. It shapes the globe. So if we got a gang of young niggas making bad decisions at 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, now it's shaping the globe. It's in a wrong fucking direction, homie. Them nigga be lying on me. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I just can't help it. Yellow Beezy is in jail right now, facing capital murder. Bad choices, homie. Mo 3 it has video of him laying on the highway with his brains blown out. Bad choices, homie. Big U. I'm going to turn myself in because, I ain't do nothing. Bad choices. Yo, I'm gonna say this, right? I believe that a change is coming in the music industry. I believe that, and the downloads are telling me that hip hop music is not going to be the outlet that is going to reshape our community and the mindset of black men. It's going to be an unorthodox artist, that is going to begin to reshape the ideology and the thought process when it comes to black men, but it's going to start in the white community. Big salute to the homie Leon Bridges, man. That's my dog right there. We connected. A black country singer. A black country singer that's bigger than your favorite rap artist. I'm talking like a mega star. Me and him lock in. We good peoples. That's my dog. Loves the content. He subscribed to the channel. Leon Bridges, a black country singer. That type of music in those different genres are going to be the actual genres that begin to change what we got going on, because hip hop has been infiltrated by the higher ups and the elites. Hip hop, rap music has been infiltrated. That's why so many rappers are getting their brains blown out. That's why it's so dangerous. It's so much violence. It's so much, it's just so much sexuality, everything is in hip hop music. So it's going to be other genres that have not been poisoned that are going to begin to change what we see as far as reality. And I'm here to tell you that, I'm rocking with Leon Bridges, man. You got to understand, you need some type of music that's a calm in the storm. With all this chaos, you need something that's going to calm you down, that's going to make you feel different than I'ma slide on you, shoot your mama, shoot your baby, shoot your bitch, I'm gonna fuck your wife. See, all of that drop, pop, and lock it, popping pussy. See, all of that is destruction. And y'all wonder why it's so hard for the youngsters to make great decisions. Y'all wonder why it's so hard for the youngsters to understand the decisions that they are making. Is because all the music is leading them. Yeah, shoot that nigga in the head one time, shoot him in the head one time, 2 times. Shoot that nigga in the head one time, shoot him in the... Them nigga be lying on me. See? Shoot that dude in the head one time, 2 times. 1 minute later, them nigga be lying on me. Salute to Leon Bridges, man. That's my dog right there. Big fan of Grown Man Business TV. I'm not into country music, but I rock with that. So yeah, man. That's the message, man. Let me break down. Yeah. Shoot that nigga in the head one time, no, shoot him in the head 2 times, 2 times, no, shoot him in the head 3 times, 3 times, just fine. Shoot him in the head one time, no, shoot him in the head 2 times, no, shoot him in the head 3 times, nigga 3 times, just fine. Shoot the nigga in the head. That's what they listening to. And then, soon as the federales come, soon as the police come, soon as you get a knock at the door, come out with your hands up. Put your hand. Now these nigga been lying on me. That's on me, yeah. How on me? That nigga been lying on me. Now you're asking for help and all that type of shit. Can you help me, please? Yeah, tell somebody to help my family. Pray for me and my family. Me and my family just need some prayer if you wouldn't mind. See, you was telling niggas to check in. Now you need prayer for your family. So who's supposed to pray for you? The niggas you was extorting and the dudes you was making check in and the dudes you was having robbed and the dudes like Nipsey Hussle. So should Black Sam pray for you? Who you want? Who you asking? Hey, somebody get Black Sam on the phone. Black Sam. Yeah. Hey, Big U was asking if you was gonna pray for him. You got a decision to make, young nigga. You got a decision to make. You gonna be a man or you gonna be a casualty of war? You gonna be a family man or you gonna be a gangster? You gonna be a family man or you gonna be Mo 3 with your goddamn brains blown out? But you don't get to do both, baby. And last but not least, everybody gotta grow up. That means you're gonna be a man either you like it or not. That means you're gonna yearn and you're gonna want and you're gonna end up wanting to be a man if you like it or not. You better make the right decisions right now. At 30 years old, all you want to do is be a fucking man. At 30 years old, all you want to do is be with your family. At 30 years old, all you want to do is go to work, get paid, pay your bills, play your video games, smoke your weed, and fuck on your wife. That's all you want to do at 30 years old, homie. You don't want to be outside popping perks and all that. You don't want to be at the club. You don't want to be hanging out with 13 goddamn YNs in a Kia Sophia, lapped up on each other. You don't want that. You don't want to sag your pants with your. You don't want that at 30. At 30, all you want to do is go to work, pay your bills, talk to your kids, fuck your wife, play your video games, and do your YouTube videos. Every now and then you want to go and buy some clothes and go to Gucci. You want to go, but every now and then you might want to smoke some hookah. But at 30 years old, you don't want to be in the goddamn Kia Sophia with 13 young niggas. At 30 years old, you don't want to pop perks. Your body, you can't even take the perks no more. You're tired. You take a perk, yeah, go to sleep like an old man. Them 10 years between 20 and 30 go like this. Shit, Lil Uzi Vert is a 30-year-old man now. Did you know did you know? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Big salute to the chat. I'm about to get up out of here. I got shit to do, man, but the downloads needed to download. Let me see something real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this real quick. Let me see something. Look at this. Look. Lil Uzi Vert is 29 years old. The same dude that was saying you old ziggers this and you old ziggers that is now an old zigger. Do you remember? It was just yesterday. Lil Uzi Vert was at the radio station. He said he don't do what the old niggas do and he don't listen to the music that the old niggas listen to. And now guess what? Lil Uzi Vert is an old nigga. And guess what? We don't see Lil Uzi Vert outside, popping pussy, because we all know Lil Uzi Vert got a pussy down there. We don't see him out there popping pussy. Guess what we see Lil Uzi Vert doing? Working, stacking his money, smoking his weed, and fucking on JT. Every chance he get, he's fucking on JT, knocking a little back out. He ain't came out here and told y'all one time, listen, youngsters, I'm 29 years old. I'm popping pussy. I'm tired of popping pussy because my back hurt. And I just like to do my shows, make my money, smoke my weed, fuck on my girlfriend named JT or to bust her back out every time I get a chance. I would hope that's what he's doing. I would hope he knocking up. I would hope that's what he's doing, knocking her back out. He ain't made one song where he told y'all. He ain't made one song where he came out and told y'all, listen, young niggas, I'm 29 years old. I'm tired. I can't shake my hips like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I just like to make my money and fuck on my girlfriend or how I like to do it. But when he was a young nigga, he was telling y'all that he was Lil Uzi Vert. Salute, 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 man. Man, PR, what it do, my G? You know, you must know me. He must know me from the town. He called me E. They can call me E. That mean they know me. They know me from the town and all that. Big salute to the chat. Yeah, what it do, homie? I see you in the chat. Yeah, I'm from Norfolk, VA, baby. Niggas know me. Niggas know me in the city. I'm about to be back in the city too. I got some big news, man. I ain't gonna say nothing until the ink dries on it. When the ink dries, I'm gonna tell y'all what I got lined up. But I got some big shit lined up. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man, because I got some moves to make. And we gonna go live tomorrow. I got more to talk about. So we definitely will be live tomorrow. Make sure you hit the live button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you got the, the subscribe button and the like button and all that. The light is on me. Big salute to my barber. Shit, you know what I'm saying? My motherfucking barber, you know what I mean? North side, middle. Ooh-wee! Yeah. Yeah, I went to North Side. Yeah, niggas gotta get a look, man. That make me smile. Niggas said North Side Middle, baby. What? Yeah. I'm gonna make this shit legendary on YouTube. With me and the phone, that's it. Nigga, I'm known in the city. I'm about to be back in the city. Norfolk, VA. Nigga, yeah, North Side Middle. What it do, nigga? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We gonna go live, man. We gonna have some more fun. I might talk about Mano, but I got some other things that need to be spoken about before that. We gonna definitely lock in for sure. Yeah. Salute to the homie just talked to, man. Bro, talk some real shit. Talk some real shit on your channel, man. Give us some stories. Give us some jail stories. Give us some real, some blood stories, some gang stories. Give us a narrative and show us, talk that talk. You a thorough nigga. So your stories, make sure they right. Make sure you ain't dropping no gems and dropping no names. Make sure you ain't doing nothing crazy. But niggas on YouTube love them stories, especially from an official dude that lived it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna take you well over 10,000 subscribers when you do that. For sure. For sure, 100%. 100%. That's what I learned with this channel, man. It's more like, we're gonna talk about everything, right? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this and I'm talking about that. And then I'm living that. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna take you, we damn near 40,000 subscribers in. For sure. We'll be at 39,000 before the weekend's over. Kushboy 420, you already know, man. FBA Kushboy 420. Appreciate that 10-piece nugget. You already know how we giving it up. Big salute to Kushboy 420. Go follow his channel. That's a big wrench over here. If they got a wrench, you already know they real. I done already, screened them. You know what I mean? Kushboy 420 is a real one. So go hit the subscribe button, run his channel up as well. We gonna build an empire with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just understand, once I get to a certain level, nigga, I'm me, I'm this. So I hit 100,000, 205. I'm gonna tell you something. If I was Hassan Campbell, if I had the subscribers Hassan Campbell got, nigga, it'll be an army on YouTube. It'd be an army of niggas on YouTube. Nigga, them niggas would probably call me a cult leader. I'll be the first real. Them motherfuckers will be calling me a gang leader on YouTube. Like, we gotta go get him. Yeah, it's a motherfucking warrant for my arrest. Cause I be done energized so many niggas on YouTube. I be done turned y'all up. Everybody will have 40, 50, 80,000 subscribers. I be sending all my subscribers. Hit everybody get 100,000. Nigga, I got 500,000, 600,000 subscribers. Nigga, it'd be nigga, what? We'll run the algorithm. See, but again, real, and then it's that other thing. So don't trip. We gonna do this thing organically, and when it's done, they can't undo it. When it's done, they can't undo it. So listen, man, big salute to the chat. Yeah, we tapped in for sure. Listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. Look, I suggest you tap into this Grown Man Business. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottle, straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. I'm giving you that pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles, pure, straight raw. No other way to do it. We don't step on it. No tap dancing, no quad nine, no baking soda, no fentanyl. It's straight raw, pure dope. And you know, you gotta understand something, man. Don't be scared of the feds if you a gangster. Don't be scared of jail, nigga. That's what come with it. Go to war. You a gangster, you a shooter, and I should see you go to war. Not with just with your own people. Go to war with the police. Go to war. And there's never justice for gangsters. It's only street justice. Always remember that. Never a justice. We don't, nigga, man, you was a gangster. We not letting out no balloons for you, nigga. We not going to do no goddamn balloon release for you. You was a whole shooter gangster. You got street justice. That's what you get. That's it. That's it. And a man dies one death. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. Pick a side, homie. You a man or you a coward. Don't turn coward when the police come. Don't start asking for help and prayers when the federales put the word out for you and need to come turn yourself in and all that. Keep it gangster. Last but not least, it's all about the decisions you make. As men, we control the reality of this. We control what we see. We control our decisions will shape our reality. Also, it will shape the globe. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest, them nigga be lying on me. On me, yeah, yeah. All right, what is it? My bad, I was one time. I just had to do that one time, you know what I'm saying? So listen, yo, them nigga be lying on me. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in.